Hi Taurus, welcome to your What Do I Need to Do reading for September 14th through October 13th. This is intended to be a romantic love reading but may resonate in other areas of your life. All right, Taurus, what do you need to do? What does Taurus need to do? What does Taurus need to do? Alright, we got the Eight of Swords. Temperance. Okay. Ace of Pentacles. Ten of Cups. The Moon. So this could be Sagittarius, Cancerian, or Scorpio. Pisces or Cancer or Cancerian. Let's see what else here. The Empress. Also boobies. Two of Pentacles. So this could be Taurus or Aries. You see that? Not really? Okay. Eight of Pentacles. Page of Cups. Alright. Okay, let me get my little guys. Alright. So is this you taking a break? Or is this you happy to be reunited with someone? Or is this you kind of sequestering yourself and enjoying the ride while you're in kind of transition or just staying under yourself? Right. Yeah, it's like you're kind of just focusing on yourself and you're like, all right, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do here? I think this is you. I feel like this is, even though all of a sudden your partner might have been like, okay, I don't know what I want anymore. I don't know what's going on. There might be some uncertainty with them. I feel like you're taking that in stride, and yet the focus is still on your health and your well-being. Like, this is not getting in the way of that. This is not keeping you down. It might be that you're talking to a lot of people to figure out what to do or to get their take on it, but this is not holding you back. This has not derailed you from self-care, daily living, having fun experiences with other people. Like, you're still plugging along. This has not stopped you. This is Ace of Pentacles. So have you broken up? Five of Pentacles. What's this? Ten of... Okay, so I think this might have been a trial separation, that this is kind of looking like it should be a permanent separation. So what gives here? What's this? All right, what's this Ten of Cups about? Like, I mean, all of a sudden it was like, wait a second, is this like you being happy about a separation? What's this Ten of Cups about? Knight of Cups. What's this Moon card about? That could be Scorpio. I would say Libra. This Justice could be Libra. Is this almost like you're like, okay, somebody's past is coming back to haunt them, and you're like, good, that's as it should be. Like, what goes around comes around. Not that this is like vindictive, but it's almost like you're glad for the disconnect or this this new start for yourself, because you're glad for taking the time. You're glad for kind of not responding right away, for giving things pause, for wanting to have some perspective on this before you commit. Because if you do, let's be honest, it's going to be something you'll work towards, and you'll commit, and you'll do your due diligence. But it's also why you want to take some time and go, you know what, I just don't know what to do. I'm not going to give an answer right away. I don't know if I want this. And you probably see that this person might be starting to have a bit of comeuppance, or you don't know quite what they're offering or what they want. And for you, you're just like, okay, it's not enough information for me to base my decision on. It's just not. You either don't know their plans, or you see how life is going for them and you kind of don't want to be a part of it or in that deep. Like all of a sudden now that there might be this offer to take things to the next level, you're like, I don't know. I don't know if that's what's best, if what should be done. What's this Empress about? Could be Aries or Taurus. What's this Empress about? Knight of Wands. It could be Leo. It's this Two of Pentacles. All right, Taurus, I feel like whatever you want, I don't know if this person has all of it. They might have some of it, but I think there's parts that are missing for you, and that's why you're kind of taking a break to figure out, is that going to be enough, or do I really want to go after what I want? So we got the High Priestess here. That could be Pisces or Cancerian. You need to focus on yourself right now. It doesn't mean that this person's out of the running, but you need to think about this some more. We got the High Priestess, we got Two of Pentacles, we got Temperance. You don't know the whole story yet. It could be somebody's kind of reaping some seeds that they've sown, and because you see that now, you're like, ooh, karma is kicking in for this person. You're like, okay, I need to kind of take a step back. Like all of a sudden, I don't know if I want to get involved with that, because that's a lot more messy than I would like things to be. What's this Eight of Pentacles? What's this Eight of Pentacles for Taurus? Two of Cups. Okay, so honestly, I feel like you need to stand your ground. I feel like this is about you not lowering your standards. Don't ask me why. I don't know. I think there's certain parts of this relationship that are very fulfilling for you, but I think there's other areas where it's not so stable or it's more questionable, and that's kind of a deterrent for you. So this is someone that might need to be working through some stuff and clearing out some baggage or getting their self shored up for a relationship with you, and your job is to focus on yourself and stand your ground. And lose no sleep or speed in going after what you want. Whatever you're doing, keep doing it. It's not to the detriment of that person, but they need to be left alone to clear up their stuff. And this is not something for you to lose sleep over, and it's not something for you to alter or stop what you're doing at all. It's not about you kind of stopping and waiting at all. This is about you keeping up with the daily chores, the daily life, the daily, everything that you used to do, keep doing it while you're deciding and deliberating, because you don't know the whole story yet, but you're going to see a few things play out with this person. It might not be a bad thing. I mean, it doesn't have to be bad. It's just going to give you pause. It's going to make you want to reconsider. Like, okay, there's more that I need to know here before I make a final decision. And I have to say that there's an air of suspicion. Like, well, what else don't I know about him? Why? Like, what's going on? So just be aware of that it feels a bit like you're going to kind of be like, well, I really would like to know everything before I make a final decision. Because once I commit, then you have my word. Then I don't do that lightly. So what's going on here? But I feel like this is about you needing to carry on with everything that you're doing and focus on yourself. And just keep doing your daily, what you're doing. Keep doing visiting friends. Whatever you do, don't change a thing, but this will be on your mind. I'm surprised the Hermit didn't show up. This is going to be on your mind. What's this Page of Cups about? Yeah, this is all about you making it happen for yourself. Not like, screw this person, I'm going to do. No, it's just that whatever has kind of made you backslide or made you stop and reconsider, it hasn't stopped you. It's just stopped the relationship or the connection. But you're still doing you, which is as it should be, let's be honest. It's not about falling on the sword and dying over something like this. It's just, you're just, at the end of the day, you're making, you want to make sure that you have all the information to make a wise decision. That's what this is. perfectly acceptable and reasonable. Everybody should be so discerning, you know? And if I may, I don't think it's that you don't know what to do. I think it's that you might be gathering more information, or that more information is needed. It's not that you don't feel confident making a decision at all. You don't know what to do, so it's not that. It's that you feel like you don't have all the facts yet. And you don't feel comfortable making a decision when there's holes in certain parts of someone's life or your life together that need explaining. What else for Taurus? What else for Taurus? This feels very Gemini-ish to you. I don't know if you were involved with Gemini. I don't see Gemini here anywhere. Got Sagittarius. Well, Gemini, Virgo. This could be Aquarius, Pisces or Cancerian, Scorpio, Libra, Sagittarius. But this was very similar to Gemini's reading in some areas. Eagle, Spirit. Spirit has your back. Yay. Always nice to be reminded of that. Right. But this is, so there's still, it's interesting because there's still this connection to this person, but you're using this time in separation to decide, and it hasn't slowed you down one bit. It's like it's in the back of your mind, but you're still, there's no loss of, vim and vigor for life. I mean, it hasn't slowed you down at all. You're still doing you, which is good, as it should be. It's about you focusing on what you want, and it could be that this is you realizing that, you know what, there's parts of this that are really great, and it's not like anything I've ever experienced. And then there's other parts that still have me questioning. So it could be that's why you're kind of happy for this break, this time to deliberate over this, because you're probably very soberly and somberly looking at the dynamics of this relationship also, about the issues that, okay, on the one hand, now's the time for me to really focus on what I want and decide what I want to do. But it could also be that this is saying you're starting to realize and have some awareness about the draw that this person has for you. Okay. All right. What else for Taurus? Is this, didn't I say, okay, so here's Taurus here. So is this, okay, all right. Taurus. Queen of Wands. Making it happen. Doing all the things. So whatever this is, it hasn't slowed you down. If this is a breakup that's going to stick, or if this is just separation, this has not slowed you down. This is about doing all the things and staying connected and being in the middle of everything going on. So there's no momentum loss, no anything. Which is a really good place to be, especially if it is going to be a permanent break, or if you do decide to let the disconnect stand. Because right now you're going back and forth. You're not certain yet, but you have pulled back so that you can think in light of realizing you don't have the whole story on everything. So this is, you stay the course, keep thinking, and this is going to be thinking for a while. This is thinking over like the next 3 or 4 months. This is not, and I don't think it's like, well, let me think for, 3 or 4 months. This is, you might still be in and out of contact with this person, but I think the awareness and the realizations are going to come in the next 3 or 4 months. And the thing is, the more you stay over here, the more you're going to find out what you didn't know about. There's going to be more and more that you're going to find out about, just by happenstance of time going by, and then them filling in a little more of the information, that sort of thing. All right. Okay. I got that one. All right. What else? here. Just for Taurus. So we've got Libra, well, Justice, and we've got the Nine of Wands. So again with the Justice, this is, it could be that they're going to be coming back to say they're sorry because it's just they can't stand the guilt that they feel. It could be that you being in separation and questioning and wondering and waiting until you have more information also is definitely the right thing to do right now. So if you're feeling guilty, or I don't think you're feeling guilty. I think they are. I don't think it's you. You don't have anything to feel guilty about. I think, well, unless you feel like, oh, I feel bad because in light of this information, I'm pulling back. Well, that's as it should be. That's self-preservation. There's nothing wrong with that. I think this is 10 though. So we got, yeah, because 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that's 10. So I also think that this could be saying then no more effort towards this situation. That this was just simply too much. And it's time to rebalance and recalibrate your life because it was simply too much effort. It was just too much. Especially since all of a sudden you're realizing, you know what, this is just too much work. I don't know all the facts. This could be someone that has quite the hold on you, like, and you're like, you know what, I just don't want to feel like someone has that much power over me, or that I'm just so swept up. I need to regain some perspective here. But most likely we're talking about someone that it just became too much, and that's why you needed to pull back to rebalance and recalibrate your life, as you should. This is putting you back in the driver's seat so you can make a decision. Okay. All right, Taurus. Hope that was helpful. I hope you have a good September, and I hope to see you in the next reading. You take care.